Hello everyone and welcome to Chipotle with Doublelift. How's it going, Doublelift?
It's going okay, dude. Until you came here and sat down next to me.
I'm just gonna do like a casual interview. It's pretty much just how like Peter and I eat every day. Except I actually cleaned off the table for it.
We eat like once every 2 weeks, dude, together.
We eat like every day together. Do you not even know that I'm here?
Wait, what?
Oh.
What? Alright, whatever. We'll pretend.
What's in your burrito bowl?
Dude, it's just meat.
That's all it is in your burrito bowl?
Alright, there's meat and rice and tomatoes and hot sauce and cheese. And that's it.
Alright.
You get the same thing literally every time.
Robert's gonna be here in 10 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Does that mean this shit's gonna get cut short?
No, it's not. He's just gonna have to sit over there. Like actually in the middle of the interview I'm gonna get up to get him. Robert, by the way, for people that don't know, is the kind of the dude that runs CLG. He came up to visit us today. So.
Wait, so why is he coming?
I don't know, because he wants to see you before you go to Korea.
Wow. Robert's my bro. Except I convinced him that I'm gay.
Yeah?
What was the first time I met him? Oh, in Germany. Right, so in Germany, everyone's pointing out all these hot German chicks, and I kept pointing out, like, really good-looking German guys to troll Robert.
Yeah?
And, like, I actually convinced him that I'm gay. Like, he's really scared, and, like, I don't know. It's really hilarious.
Why would he be scared of something like that, Doublelift?
I don't know, man. He calls me scary.
How did you get into gaming?
Into gaming?
Yeah, how did
like
you get into gaming?
In general?
Just like playing video games.
It was probably my big brother. He bought a Nintendo 64 when I was a kid. We used to play GoldenEye 64 against each other and you'd always win. I'd fucking hate it. Like, I just hate losing. And so I just started playing it over and over again. And I never won. Like, I was just like, fuck. And yeah, then he moved over to like Diablo 1 and StarCraft 1. And I got so tired of losing against him that I just started playing custom games in StarCraft. And then like, you know, StarCraft transitioned to Warcraft 3. Still sucked, so I just played Dota. And I got okay at Dota and he like didn't play that much, so I was like actually probably better than him. And then yeah, that randomly got me into League. And actually as like a side note, like it's this kind of the same thing that happened. Me and Chaucer play Street Fighter all the time. Like he always beats me, and it's gotten to the point where I don't even want to play Street Fighter against him anymore because he just always beats me.
So you're just like a super competitive person in general?
No, not at all. I just don't like losing. Like winning is okay as long as I don't lose. Like
alright, so you just don't want to suck.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know. I just play for fun. You know, like I'm not really like. You know, if I, like, enter a race or something like that, I'm never gonna enter a race, but, like, you know, I'm not, like, oh, I entered this race to take first, like, oh, yeah, I'm just, like, you know, whatever, like, I kind of want to race, like, it'd be fun. And if I don't get last, like, whatever, I don't really care.
So you play, like, sports and stuff when you were a kid?
No, are you kidding me? Look at me. I don't play sports.
I know you don't play sports now, I said when you were a kid.
No, I know, I never did. I never played a single, oh, wait, I played, you know that basketball game, Elimination? Everyone played in middle school?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played that.
Did you play like soccer or anything? You never played soccer?
No. I'm so bad at like anything that takes hand-eye coordination.
Like clicking around on the map and stuff like that?
Yeah, dude. I don't know why, like, video game skills are just totally different.
So did you just play video games when you were a kid? Like besides going to school and stuff? You didn't play any sports? So.
Yeah, only video game.
Did you do any pro gaming before League? Like, or is League like the first time you've actually been a pro player?
Like, I've been kind of famous, but not famous. Like, I don't even know how I would describe, like, in WoW, I was pretty high rated, like, you know, I got a couple seasons, and I was pretty high in WoW arenas, during Wrath. And that was kind of competitive, you know, like, I just want to win. I just want to, mostly, it's not even that I want to be rank 1 when I played WoW. It was like I wanted to beat the person who was rank 1 just so I could talk shit about him. And I did.
So would you say talking shit really motivates you?
Yeah, I love talking shit. Oh my god. Never mind. That's my motivation. It has nothing to do with anything else. I just like talking shit.
Alright. So what does your family think about your current life? Because a lot of people know that you left your house when you turned 18. Like, do you still talk to them about any of this stuff, or?
No. My parents email me from time to time, but it's not really anything, like, crazy, like...
They just want to make sure you're not dead?
No, it's not even that, like, I guess so. I don't even know what the point, like, I don't, like... My dad, like, wants to start up a business or something, he's, like, telling me about it or something like that, and, like, I just give him, like, a couple sentences response, but it's never, like, you know, what are you up to, blah, blah, all this stuff.
So you don't think that they really care about, like, your pro gaming stuff?
No, they don't understand enough to care.
Okay.
I just want to make money. So whatever. It's really minimal communication.
Where did the name Doublelift come from? I know you've said this in the past, but I know there's probably a lot of people that don't know.
I used to do magic tricks when I was in high school, because I'm a fucking nerd, and it was really cheap, and I was really broke. All you have to do is buy a deck of cards, and I got really into it. And the Doublelift is like the most basic sleight of hand, and I got really into like the advanced sleight of hands. Like I bought a book. Oh no, my friend gave me a book as a present. Just like all these like sleight of hand techniques and stuff like that, advanced tricks. And yeah, I just got really into it. So it's like right around high school is when I started getting like pretty into games. You know, like all I did was just play games. So that's where I got the handle from.
So how did you get in the league? Because you kind of went over that a second ago when you were talking about playing games.
Okay, so it's actually really funny because I sucked. Yeah, I wasn't the best HON player. I was okay. You know, I was considered like above average for sure.
Yeah.
But
we're gonna cut the video here because Robert is calling me.
Wow.
Anyway, you were saying that we were talking about you being bad at HON, I think.
Oh yeah. I was pretty mediocre at HON, and I guess like my okay, it's really weird. My brother was the one who originally got me into games, and he also like I hung out with his online friends and his arena partners from WoW. So we both played WoW. We were both really good. He was better than me at WoW too. I fucking hate him. So yeah, I hung out with his arena partners because they were like multi-rank 1, like five seasons in a row they were fucking rank 1, and it's like, damn, these guys are so good, and I thought they were so cool too. So,
right, enough. How does this get into you?
Oh yeah. So I'm playing HON with them, right, and then all of a sudden they're like, all right, fuck HON, we got bored, like, and I like follow them because I don't know why. All right, I'm like the tag-along little brother that everyone hates.
Yeah.
And
that sounds about right.
Yeah, whatever. So yeah, they switched over to League. I'm like, this game fucking sucks. Like, the graphics are terrible, like, the announcer's, like, really gay. She's like an old grandma with Alzheimer's that never remembers to say anything. And then, I just didn't like it. But, there was Blitzcrank, and, like, I played Devour a lot. I played Devour, and
was that like Pudge?
Yeah, it's like Pudge and Priestess of the Moon. Like, I like those, like, skill shot heroes, right? And Blitz seemed really OP. Like, it's like this guy's probably like equivalent game equivalent of Pudge, right? Like but I think he's actually better than Pudge, like as a champion, like just like the numbers and all that stuff. But I'm like, well, everything else in this game like seems scaled down. Like, you know, Dota, everything's ridiculous. Does like 5-second CC, all this shit in Dota that's like really OP. But then this game, everything's kind of scaled down. It's like 2-second CC. You know, the nukes aren't that big, and like you can't like one hit somebody. But this guy is like specifically like super good. And so I just thought he was really OP, and I just kept playing him for fun. And then one time like HON went down, and I just started playing League, and I just like never stopped because it was so fun like stomping noobs with Blitz.
Like the servers went down and you just never went back to
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, alright, fuck it, I just play League then.
Alright. Next question, if I can get my... There we go. I don't know. What do you think of your current position in life? Are you lucky? Like, do you deserve the position that you're in terms of being a pro gamer, makes money, plays
Do I deserve it?
Yeah.
I don't think I deserve it any more or less than every other pro player. But if you want my honest opinion, being a pro gamer is pretty much all luck. Yeah, okay. Okay, never mind, I take that back. It's like 90% skill. You gotta be good enough for sure.
That's 100%
but
luck.
But no, hold on. But you have to be 100%, right? Like, you can't just have that 90% skill, you have to have the 10% luck. There's people who are probably good enough to be a pro gamer, who have, like, the dedication and skills. but they just didn't get lucky enough. You're gonna cut that part out, right? So that everyone doesn't know what your address is?
Yeah. Alright, now that I talked to Robert again, he's just trying to get here. Maybe he'll make it in time so that he can talk on the screen and talk about you. Anyway.
No, I do. I don't want to do it.
Yeah, so you said it's, well, do you deserve it? Like, you just think it's, like, mostly luck and skill combined?
It's mostly skill, like, you gotta be good enough for sure, but I think I specifically got really lucky. Like, my league career is so weird.
What's your favorite live event so far?
I've only been to, well, I've been to a decent amount. I'd say that my favorite live event is probably Korea. I don't know why. It was nothing like crazy exciting, you know, it was really professional though. I felt like really like a fucking celebrity, you know, like they like made you up, they had all these photo shoots, they had interviews, and the crowd was like super hyped, and it was just, like, it wasn't even that many games, and it wasn't that long, but it was really professional. Like, I felt really important.
Do you mean like the first one that you went to?
No, the most recent one.
Okay.
I guess both of them in Korea, they're probably tied.
What is your favorite thing about live events? Like, what do you enjoy most about going to them?
To be honest, I think it's just hanging out with my team. And then right up there is the crowd. The crowd's really important. I think at IPL, I like the crowd, but they're really too loud. You know, it's got to be the nice mix of, like, you know, they're hyped, but like I can actually hear my teammates when they say.
Well, you'll have soundproof booths probably.
Yeah. So in that case, like, it would be awesome. I like the crowd. Like, you feed off the energy of the crowd a lot of the time.
Yeah. Any particular fan experiences that really stand out to you, like talking to a fan or anything? Anything crazy ever happen?
I mean, not really. Nobody really recognizes me off the street that much. In Korea, there was.
Well, even at live events, you know, like.
Oh, live events.
DreamHack or.
A lot of people will come up to me and they'll ask me for like an autograph or an interview or just a picture. You know, most of the time it's picture autograph, and their hands will be shaking, and you can tell they're like really nervous. It's not even just one person; it's a lot of people who, like, you can just tell they're so nervous, and it's like, it stands out to me because I'm just like a guy, you know, I'm just like a random person who happens to be good at League, and these guys are really nervous around me like I'm some sort of like celebrity, and I thought that was really interesting. I guess so, but like in the end, like I'm a celebrity, but I'm just like everyone else. I just play League for fun.
How does it feel to have so many people like respect you, look up to you, fan over you, etc.?
How's it feel? It feels really good. Obviously, who doesn't want to?
Does it feel weird or anything, or are you like?
I never expected to have.
You weren't 10 years old going, you know, someday people will.
That was my dream. It's like, I didn't know that's how it was gonna be like, but it was like, you know, when they're a kid and you're playing games all day, you're like, damn, I want to be a pro gamer. You don't even know what that means. Like, you didn't even know that there was tournaments going on for all these games. You don't know what it's like. You've never been to an event before, but like when you're 10 years old and playing games, that's what you want to do. So I don't know. I guess it happened. It's like living the dream.
Any players that you personally look up to, like any other pro players? Doesn't even have to be in League, but it can be.
Ooh. I think, for some reason, I follow fighting games a decent amount.
Yeah.
And for some reason I like Daigo a lot from every fighting game. He plays Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And, because he's really, you want to know what he's like when you see him and he's playing, because his expression is always the same. He's consistently always done really well, and like pretty much considered one of the best, if not the best, like Street Fighter player, you know. And this guy, he's always got a blank expression on. Like, I always wonder, like, what is that guy like? Like, what's he like to hang out with? You know, what happens when you get him drunk? And
so you want to get that guy drunk?
I kind of want to, yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Like, I just like that kind of personality, I guess. Even though it's not me, like, I couldn't just, you know, be really expressionless, super polite. You know, after every game, just whether you win or lose, you just kind of keep the same expression, and you're really respectful. Like, I couldn't do that, but I don't know. I really like that, I guess.
What about inside league? Any players in inside league that you respect, or you just sort of consider them like your peers?
I respect.
Mm-hmm.
I have respect for probably 95% of the pro league players. 5% I don't respect because I don't want to, obviously I'm never going to name names or whatever, but like, they're just kind of assholes, I can't respect like super asshole people.
Mm-hmm.
But most pro players are nice people, and they're also really good, so I respect them.
How about anybody outside, like still in esports, but not a player that you respect? Like maybe somebody who hosts a show?
No one comes to mind.
Somebody, that has been a great roommate?
Still drawing blanks here, Travis.
But seriously, how about, like any casters, anybody from like, and in fact it doesn't have to be in League of Legends scene, but any like managers?
I can't think of any. As much as I, am in esports, I can't really think of any like esports people that I really, like come to mind as really important or like super cool or anything.
What do you think of different League of Legends communities, like the League of Legends subreddit?
See, as hipster as it sounds, like I was on that subreddit when I had like probably 5, 10. I remember when the thread came up.
You want to close that window so that the lawnmower or the windblower outside doesn't. There we go. Yeah.
I got it.
So you were on that subreddit before it was cool?
Yeah, exactly. Like I remember when the thread came up that was like, yeah, we broke 7K subs. Right? I don't know how many it has right now, but it's probably way too many. And
it has 94,000.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Like I'm like, damn, I remember when the thread came up and it was like, damn, we broke 7K. Like yeah, league, and it's changed since then. Like people obviously like when small communities, they're all like they're homey. They're the threads are pretty quality because people care.
Yeah.
But as soon as you get too many people in, it's more like a platform to promote everything. So now you see a lot more like links to like YouTube videos, promotions, like people like all these companies are now using it. Like MLG will use it to platform their tournaments, stuff like that. That's fine, but I don't know. I kind of miss the old League of Legends subreddit. It was pretty cool. I liked all the discussions there, and I liked how it was more discussions and not like I'm gonna click this link and like see what's up.
What do you think of Riot Games as a company?
I think they're really good. I think any company is willing to invest $2 million into just a season of.
Well, $5 million into the season.
Well, yeah. I mean, like just for the like I guess $5 million is better to say. That shows a lot that they actually want their game to grow like competitively, and that's all I really care about. Like they could throw out the lore and throw out like their champion names could be like fucking Doo-Doo Head or something like that. I wouldn't care, but obviously the community would care. It would make their game look like crap, but the competitive is what I care about.
I think your manager's here.
I'm out, dude.
Is he a manager or is he like the...
I think he's a manager.
Right. Robert Del Papa, what do you think of managing Doublelift?
This guy.
Oh, it's a lot of fun.
Of course it's a lot of fun.
A lot of hard work.
What are you talking about, dude? I don't do anything wrong. Ever.
I didn't even say you did, but...
Oh, okay, good. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just pointing that out.
Are you guilty of something?
No! What the hell? Fuck you, Robert.
You're guilty of getting lunch without me.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Told you how to do this interview before you showed up.
Yeah.
Now this is going to go up on Reddit. Everybody will know what you look like.
I know.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I should have
There's
dressed
gonna be so
nicer.
many Photoshops.
Yeah. This super tight. You're like flexing right now. You're like.
No, just take off your shirt. Just take it off.
This shirt, like this is a Razor shirt, and like I thought it would be fine, but it shrunk a lot.
Yeah.
And it kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay, dude. It shows off your
It's a.
face.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. Back to interview. You can return to your.
Thank you.
You're gonna sit down and watch.
Thank you, Travis.
Right there. You could be like the producer or director.
Okay.
Yo, are we gonna do stuff today?
Yes, we
Robert and I
are.
like do things like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'm so down.
All right, Peter. Do you think that Riot makes good balanced decisions?
They make better than most companies balance decisions, yeah.
We didn't say good balanced decisions when you said that.
I don't think any person... Okay, overall, yeah. Overall, they do. Yeah. but not always, of course. Like, they have shitty ones, too.
Yeah, sometimes they make mistakes, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, every company makes mistakes.
So what do you think of CLG at the moment, like the team? You guys now have Boy on the team. You've been losing a lot.
Robert's giving me looks, dude. This is gonna be advice. Well, I think CLG. No, I'm just kidding. CLG's good. It's like you can't ever think that your team sucks. That's like the worst mentality you could ever have. Is like.
So you've never been on a team that you thought sucks?
I can't think my team sucks. Otherwise, why are you a pro player? You know, like you didn't get into pro gaming to get on a team and just be like, my team sucks. You can't really think that.
What do you think that you guys are operating at like your highest potential?
No, I don't think so.
How long do you think it'll take to get to that point again?
I think it'll take Korea to do that. To build, you know, like, because I don't even really know Bobo as a person. Like, I know he's cool, and I like hanging out with him, talking to him, but I don't really know him as a person.
Yeah.
And he doesn't really know us, I guess. And that's pretty important, you know, to build a team dynamic like that.
So some fan questions from Reddit. Your favorite asks, what do you want to do after your career as a pro gamer?
What do you mean after my career as a pro gamer? I'm just gonna be a pro gamer for life, dude.
Yeah?
I'm gonna be like wheelchair, 8 years old, still playing League.
Yeah? Still playing League. Is it gonna be like the
Robert
original
gave me a
Legends?
lifetime contract, and I'm willing
Really?
to stick by
CLG?
for the whole
That's very
lifetime.
generous, yeah. No, but do you have any plans?
I obviously want to be a pro gamer for as long as possible, but, you know, job opportunities are pretty good. I think pro gamers have an easy time getting into...
See, a lot of people on Reddit were saying that, like, after you're done being a pro gamer, there's not really anything you can do.
Really? You can get into esports pretty easy. If you've been a pro gamer for 5 years, well, like, MLG will probably be like, yeah, you can work for us. Like, even as a fucking janitor, like, they'll give, you know, you have something over the other guy who just, like...
So janitor at MLG, that's...
Yeah, exactly. No, it's just anything. Like, I could even work it right, like... Or, okay, I shouldn't say it, I could just choose to work it right, you know? I'll put in my application and say, you know, I'm fucking playing your game competitively 5 years or whatever, how many years I play in the end, you know? But it'll help me out to get a job in the same kind of video game complex thing.
Birdboy Dom asks, he says, my impression of Choster is that he's very good, and he's also a very smart player who will tell you the honest truth without caring if he's being nice or not. What's it like to hang out with him in real life?
He complains about his BO a lot. He's like, man, I
body
probably
odor?
smell really bad. And so...
Does he smell really bad?
No, I don't. I don't think he does.
You think he's just like obsessive about his...
Yeah, I think he really is. He's always talking about his fucking body odor, and it's like, I can't smell anything. And I don't know what's wrong with him. But anyways, other than that, I think he's really cool. You know, I think like of everyone on CLG, I'm closest with Chester. He's like my best friend on CLG. So.
But not your best friend in real life, right? Because
he fucking lives 10 billion years away, dude.
Yeah.
Or as in like San Jose, so.
Don't Mash Me, the infamous Don't Mash Me, asks, how do you feel about nudity?
I like nudity.
Yeah?
Who doesn't like nudity?
Alright. Is that something you could pursue after your
yeah, I'll pursue a professional career in nudity, I guess.
Nudity?
Yeah.
Yeah. You said something else there that I don't even know what it was.
I said nudity. What are you
Okay.
talking about?
Well,
yeah, my backup is getting a 4-year degree in adult entertainment.
Oh, okay.
You
Do
know?
they offer this?
Well, they do now.
All right.
So, I'm getting one.
Subsalic says, what did you say to Star Sorrow that Jonas rebuked you for in that YouTube video?
I honestly don't know. Like, everyone's gonna think I'm lying, but I don't know what I did. That was so bad. And we just broke up and that's it.
Have you ever talked to Jonas before? Like, what?
No, I have never interacted with him in my life. You know, I saw him at IPL, but I didn't talk to him. I don't think I did anything that bad. But, you know, maybe I'm just like that insensitive that I did something that I don't even know.
Let me, I'm trying to load up this picture because this is like a more technical part of the interview.
Oh, I already know those two pictures. I already saw the thread.
Okay, well, I'm gonna show... That's just rude. I'm gonna show them to you anyway because then it's like I'm showing them on camera, you know, like I can edit it in. So, here's the first picture, and tell me what you think of yourself in this picture.
I don't have any words to describe. Leave me alone.
Like, what does this picture make you think of?
It makes me think of how I was like a year ago.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, what do you think of that?
It was pretty terrifying.
Pretty terrifying. How come?
Because okay, like that was before I left home, right? I was like just barely beginning to get into.
Well, we should say this was from like DreamHack, right? Like
yeah, that's from DreamHack, and so basically
season 1 championships.
that was, you know, like I still had my fucking like the haircut my mom gave me and all this shit. Like it was pretty terrible, and I was like, I was pretty awkward and pretty just. I was just a fucking awkward Asian nerd, you know, from high school. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah.
And
you were on Epic Gamer.
yeah, and it was like so lucky how I got on Epic Gamer. Actually, it was really weird, because they took me while I was on CLG, and then I don't know. Like that's honestly a really horrible picture of me. Let's be real here.
Like just what about? But I think the idea is less about how you look in the picture and more about like the, you know, sort of the feel.
Oh, the feel?
Yeah, like. This
was my first LAN event.
Yeah.
My first LAN event in my life was traveling to Sweden.
Yeah.
So it was like, it was really exciting. And then as soon as I went to Sweden and I saw my team in real life and they were the exact same as how they are in event, and you know, I was playing, and the crowd wasn't that big, but there was a lot of hype, and it was just a really exciting place to be. I was like, damn, I want to do this. I just want to do this. Talk shit.
Picture number 2. This picture of CLG at OGN, right? Mm-hmm. So, how does that make you feel? And sort of comparing to the original one.
Well, I look a lot better. That's pretty important.
What are you doing with your hand? You're doing this in the picture.
Oh, I'm holding the mic up to my face. I don't think people actually realize.
Is there a mic?
Yeah, so like, you can't actually see. For some reason, what the hell? Oh. Well, I know why. It's because the mic is really small. It kind of, like, it gets covered by the palm of my hand.
Okay.
But trust me, I don't just fucking walk around like this, okay? Like, I really am holding up a little tiny mic to my face. And I was answering an interview question, and that's like, more professional, you know? I'm not just, like, the new guy, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess that, like, I'm pretty experienced.
So you've, like, leveled up?
Yeah, I leveled up. Like, I'm doing interviews, I'm wearing my team shirt, lining up with my team in, like, an actual, like, real setting instead of just, like, out in a parking lot.
We should say that that's from hang on, I got this. Shinajitiro on Reddit. The other part of that question that they asked was, do you feel like you're at home again with CLG after your long journey through so many teams? I think that guy just called you a team hopper.
It was a team hopper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I was team captain of Chris. I don't think a lot of people even realize, like, I was team captain of Chris. And I didn't really feel at home there at all. Like, it was just really weird. There was no practice. There was nobody to, like, you can't trust me to be team captain. What the hell? I'm fucking 18 years old. Like, I don't know. It was really weird.
19 in July.
Yeah. So, it was, yeah, I feel really home with CLG. I've always known Hotshot. By the way, like, this is my second time on CLG. I don't think people even remember the first time I was on CLG. I just fucking left for EG to play against CLG and DreamHack. So, yeah, I've always known Hotshot. He's actually the person who got me popular through streaming. I duo-queued with him a lot. I was always on his stream.
So, this is like a multi-question question, but T Donato 8 says, what were some of the other options in your life besides esports? What were you going to do? Were you going to go to university? Like, where were you going to go to university, or were you going to do some sort of schooling after you graduate high school? And at what point in time did you decide to fully commit yourself to esports as a career path? And what was the deciding factor? Joining CLG, EG, Curse, around what time did all that happen? That's like a lot, but maybe you can just sort of go over, like, you graduated from high school, etc.
I graduated from high school and I was going to go to college, but my parents weren't going to pay for it, so I was pretty nervous.
You were going to go to UCI?
Yeah, I was going to go to UCI, and then, like, what am I going to do when my parents don't pay for something and I choose the wrong major? Like, that's fucked. So I had to choose the right major. That was a lot of pressure. But I didn't know what I wanted to do. All I did my whole life was play video games. So basically, I just had no idea what I was going to do. And I fucking hated living with my parents. You know, like, it was just terrible. So, I guess it seems really weird to say, but, like, I guess this is the only thing that could have happened. Because I thought I was going to be really interested in computer science, like programming, stuff like that, because that's computery. But now that I know, like, I thought more about it, yeah, it's It's just boring, dude. I don't want to sit there and type lines of code all day. That's fucking boring, especially doing 40 a week of that. Like, I can't do that.
You've just offended every programmer that's watching this video.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I just can't do it. I really just, I like doing things. I like being like kind of active and.
Kind of.
Okay,
so
like let's okay.
Instead of typing code, you're gonna sit at a computer.
I like fucking playing a game. All right,
Okay.
like as in that's that kind of active. Not like I want to build something. You know, I'm not a builder. I'm like a fucking blitzcrank.
You're not a builder. You're like a fucking blitz.
Okay, but really.
Is that like, could CLG put that on a poster? Robert's laughing. I think that's gonna go up in the CLG store
Fuck
soon.
you, Robert. Don't do it. But then yeah, I went to DreamHack and that was it.
All right, and so you went to DreamHack, and then when did you decide you weren't gonna go to college?
Well, that was weird. So when I left my parents' house. I couldn't afford. How the hell? Like all I have is money from DreamHack, $1,400. So I can't go to college. Like, you were the one who drove me to my UCI orientation, and I went there and I asked him like, what can I do to like actually go here? And the financial guy's like, nothing. Like, your situation sucks because your parents make a lot of money. So like, we'll look at your parents, and then the government will be like, well, you know, he's still only 18. His parents should be able to pay for it. So we're not gonna give him any grants or whatever. And like. Yeah, I didn't have like a fucking crazy GPA. It was like 4.2, so it wasn't like merit based where I get like a full ride anywhere I want. So yeah, I just couldn't go. Like, who knows? Maybe like right now I wouldn't be on CLG. Maybe I'd be going to school if I had enough money to go to school.
Yeah, so was like the esports thing like a fallback, or was it like just a mutual?
It's just what happened. It's just what happened. Like, the opportunity came up and I took it.
Sally Panda asks, how did you meet Travis? How come you guys live together? Did you go to the same school as him? What did you do before? Like, what are your plans? Well, we already started one of your plans, but how did you meet Travis, and how did you come to live together?
Well, this one time at a gay bar, no, I'm just kidding. I went on Reddit and I was like, I'm homeless. This sucks. And then you were like, hey, you can crash on my couch for a week. And I was like, sick, I'll meet you at the Apple store at Irvine.
Yeah, because you were wandering around the Irvine Spectrum at the mall.
And then what happened in the end was, yeah, you just came and then you were like, you can sit on my couch. And then you're like, wait, my roommate's about to move out in like 2 weeks. You can just like chill here for a bit and then you can end up living here. You take his room as long as you pay rent. And you scammed me. You were like, you can pay reduced rent or some shit.
What I said was you don't have any money, so you can. How is that? Okay, that's the opposite of a scam. I was like, if you don't have any money, pay what you can. If that's only $100 a month, that's whatever. If it's nothing, that's whatever. And then when you were like, Reddit gave me a bunch of money and I'm gonna start making a bunch of money, then I was like, okay, maybe you can pay regular rent.
You suckered me in with your kind words, Travis. I can't believe you.
I'll
never forgive you.
Last time I picked up.
No.
It's called a bait and switch.
Yeah, it's a bait. Robert says bait and switch.
The business guy, he told me already.
Well, last time I picked up a homeless pro gamer from Reddit. I am feeding says, why are your opinions so different / frowned upon most of the time from other pro gamers?
Because I believe in thinking for myself. Like, I don't copy other players. I consider what they do, you know, I can see their point of view a lot, but I'm never going to just copy them because I think they're better than me or because, like, oh, I must respect them enough to where I just trust that they know what they're doing. So I just think for myself, and I think that's really important. Like, you can't be a top 80 player without thinking for yourself. You can't just copy Genja all day, you know? Not pointing fingers or anything. you can't do that.
You're not pointing fingers at all. So what you're saying is, like, you go against the grain a lot, and so people tend to...
Well, I'll just say what I think, and if it's wrong, it's wrong. You know, if somebody can give me a counterpoint and, like, actually prove me wrong, I'll be like, alright, you know? But if... I come up with stuff on my own, like, when I played Urgot, nobody builds Urgot like I built him, because I think it's stupid the way people do. I'm not going to go into specifics, but, like, I'm just like, damn, that's really dumb. Like, why can't you build him this way? And you can also build him the way everyone else builds him, but that's only sometimes. But, like, everyone does it every time. It doesn't make any sense to me, so I do it the other way.
Right. Alright, just a couple of questions to end the interview from Fuzzbug. What's your favorite character in Super Smash Bros. And why?
Oh, Oh, Link. Yeah, probably Link because he's
Like regular Link or like young Link or 2?
Oh, I only played 64, so
Okay.
only.
Okay, so you
normal
only
Link
played.
because he throws bombs. He's sick.
Do you still want to be an engineer?
Nope.
All right. And then finally, what is your favorite memory from each of the 3 teams you were on? Epic, Curse, and CLG.
So Epic was definitely my only memory with Epic was.
DreamHack.
Well, actually, I don't. Yeah, DreamHack was really fun. I don't think our personalities met very well at DreamHack. So I'd say the weeks before DreamHack, when we were practicing 6 hours a day for 3 weeks, that was really intense. Like I've never practiced like that since. It was really like 2 or 3 weeks that we practiced every day, all day, and that was pretty crazy to me. I'm like, damn, this really is kind of a job. Like, got me really serious. And Curse, walking around New York with Liquid and NY Jackie was really fun because we had like the company credit card or whatever, like the Curse, like budget for like our food and travel and stuff like that, like on a card, and we just like walked around New York and we had food and we talked, and I think it was really fun. I don't know, Liquid's a cool guy, so is NY Jackie. And then CLG, everything's been really good. I'd say Korea, I guess. Korea's the most fun. I thought it was interesting living with my team. Because you get to learn things about them that you would normally learn, like hot shot peeing on the floor, and just a lot of things, you know, like, I don't know.
Like hot shot peeing on the floor. Do you want to go into that at all, or do you just want to leave it like that and leave it
just
mystery?
YouTube he shot GG. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
GG says it the best way.
Okay. Anything else that you learned about CLG while you were over there that you didn't?
I mean, I Chowster. I got to know Chowster a lot better. Well, I think we're better friends now than like just I got to duel in with this guy. You know, like because there was a lot of tension before. Now there's still tension, but it's like
Like
we're
sexual
still
tension?
Yeah, like we really got that out in Korea.
Okay.
We hammered it down.
Hammered it down.
And then I gotta learn. You just learn more about your team living with them for sure. It's new dynamic.
Cool. So just overall, you said Korea is like your favorite. Do you have like a specific time at Korea that you like stands out to you? Like I think that it was supposed to be like specific memories. You know?
Oh, specific memories.
Yeah. Like, was there a moment where you guys just had a big group hug and cried after losing or anything like that?
It's like your favorite memory or the one that stands out to you?
Your favorite memory.
God, I don't remember any group hugs or orgies or anything.
Okay.
Can't think. Not really.
No
I
favorite memory
guess
of CLG.
it was a time at IPL. No, there's nothing. There's really nothing. I haven't done anything that stands out.
We were so close to something there. What happened?
No, it's just like because I can't even say anything because at IPL at the end everyone was just really upset. So there's not even any really good memories. Like we just have a good time together and we like.
Not any good memories. We just have a good time together.
Like an overall good time. You know, nothing stands out. Like,
Okay. Well, thanks for the interview. How was your Chipotle?
It was okay. I don't know why I keep like fucking around with it. Like there's nothing left. Like
you just
eat
want to
yours.
look busy? Well, I ate a lot of it. Yeah.
It's so wasteful, Travis.
Peter, good luck in Korea.
Hungry kids are gonna watch this video and be like, that Travis guy.
Good luck in Korea, Peter.
Thanks.
I hope that you have a lot of good fortune. Good luck at MLG and GSL and everything, and I miss you when you're gone.
That's kinda gay, Travis. Cut the video.